Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is, well, Cold Steel 4 and we got a lot of bonding events to look at today. So yeah, let's make a start. And I think I already mentioned which ones I wanted. The two loved ones I definitely want to do. And with it I think I add Ash. So Yuna and Celine will be the ones we're just gonna have a little bit of a look-see at and then gonna reload. I mean, it should be possible if... Why, Yuna, is that an academy textbook I see? Could you be studying? Oh, come on, instructor. I might act carefree, but I've still got my responsibilities as a student, you know? With all these new places to go and members of Class VII around, I thought I'd take the chance to review what I've learned back at the branch campus. For now, I've been looking into whether Crossbell might be able to regain its independence once this whole crisis is dealt with. This is some pretty dense stuff, though. I can already feel my brain melting away, seriously. You really are something, you know. No matter how dire things get, you always find a way to look ahead. Well, I've got to be good at something, I guess. You've got some time on your hands, right, instructor? Maybe you could join me, if you're up for it, I mean. Yuna's studying so hard. Maybe I should stick around for a bit as her instructor. Well, maybe I can help you sort out your thoughts while I'm here. Two heads are bound to be better than one, right? That's true. I think I'll take you up on that. Rean and Yuna then began looking into the possibility of future independence for Crossbell, debating the details and adjusting their points. The subject was a difficult one, with many disparate elements to consider. Crossbell's earlier declaration as an independent state, the imperial occupation, and so forth. And before you know it, everyone has an opinion. Eventually, even Muse and the old Class VII joined in the discussion, each contributing their own takes on the matter from an international framework. That was just what I needed. I was finally able to clear my head a bit, thanks to you and Muse and everyone else from the old Class VII. I should have guessed there would be some challenges to Crossbell's regaining its independence after all. Unfortunately so. Crossbell's reputation as the city of sin and Dieter Croix's actions won't be forgotten anytime soon. Not to mention the rest of the corruption that infested its government and the countless of terrorist attacks that happened in the shadows. But that was all suppressed thanks to Governor General Rufus, so that's also something to consider. It's so complicated. Even if we've survived all of this end of the world stuff, we still have a massive pile of problems to solve. I feel like I finally get it now. What Lloyd and the others are fighting for. Independence isn't something that can be won easily, not even close, but they still give it all they've got. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. And what about you, Yuna? Are you planning to give up with all these obstacles blocking the way? What? No, never! Even if we're part of Erebonian now, we'll always be Crossbell. We take pride in that. Of course, I know we've lost our home in physical sense, but if the people of Crossbell can find a way to stay true to themselves, we'll never lose that pride. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's a way for Crossbell and Erebonian to coexist together. If both sides hold their heads high, I'm sure we'll carve out a path between us. Yuna. I think you might have just stumbled on a hint to all of this. You've grown so much since we started. It's incredible. Jeez, it's so much sometimes. I guess old habits die hard.
Well, I mean, of course I have. After all, I've learned more in Class 7 than I ever could have imagined. And, it may not be obvious, but I'm actually the kind of girl who thrives on positive reinforcement, you know?
I see. Let's keep giving it all we've got, you know? I'm behind you every step on the way.
Wait. What's gotten into me? I'm not... Am I?
Has he, captured another girl's heart again? Rean, really, you gotta stop that, man. You have Alyssa. Leave the rest to the rest of the world. Your bond with Yuna strengthened. Your bond increased to 4. Yes. Well, we're probably gonna get 1 extra point during one of our side quests. Will it be Yuna that we're gonna redo, or is it gonna be this one, the dear old pussycat? Meow. Hey Celine, getting some good snoozes in, I see. You and Emma kept an eye on Angelica for us last night, right? Yeah, we were worried that Mask might have left her with some after effects. It ended up being completely fine, but it goes to show you how capable the Black Workshop really is. You're telling me. You know, there were a lot of facilities at their headquarters that I've never seen before. Doubtless that is just the tip of the iceberg. You can expect it'll be a big threat moving forward. We can't let our guard down with them. Celine's been an invaluable asset to us. This might actually be a good opportunity. Not to change the subject, but could you come down to the surface with me later? I'd like to get you something special from over around Parm. What's getting into you? Since when do you invite me to go out to places? Well, I was just thinking that I hadn't properly thanked you for all you did for me back at the Black Workshop. I've actually been meaning to since way back during the Civil War. I'd say I'm long overdue for that by now, right? I told you, it was all just part of the mission, but I guess you'll throw a fuss no matter what I say. Well, far be it from me to turn you down. Just make sure you pick out something nice. We will. Maybe a shark collar? With rubies on it? Rean and Celine headed to Parm to find a suitable gift. They went around visiting shops and stalls selling accessories made with the spinning town's famous artisan dyed fabrics. After a while, they decided to stop by the inn for a break, where they had some snacks and farm fresh milk. They then continued their search, but were unable to find a suitable gift. As their hopes began to wane, they decided to check on one more place, the general store's clothing section. It was there that Rean's gaze fell onto a certain something. Oh, sorry to keep you waiting, Celine. What took you so long? I had to explain to the shopkeeper what I was looking for. Got this made to order. Meow? A new ribbon. That's... Well, when I saw all those beautifully dyed fabrics, I immediately thought of getting you a new ribbon. And while the shopkeeper was making one for me, I found a matching choker too. Look good on you. Thanks a lot. The pink looks pretty great against my black fur. Right? I knew you'd like it. It should suit you when you're in your other form too. Oh, just don't expect me to make a habit of shapeshifting. It's for special occasions only. For someone as clueless about social interactions as you, this was very thoughtful. What is it? Well, I was just thinking. We know each other for a long time, haven't we? Remember the first time we spoke? It was during the Civil War. I piloted Felomar together. Now we joke around with another, and you've even seen my human form. Well, I never expected our friendship would bloom like this myself. I'm really glad it did, though. Thank you for being such a good friend, Celine. Oh, knock it off. You're making too much of a deal of it. I don't want to have regrets later about things left unsaid. No telling if we get to hang out like this again, considering the situation. It might sound cheesy, but I was being sincere. Oh, Rean. You know, I'm not good with this touchy-feely stuff though. Oh, the things you make me do. You're such an idiot, Rean. So this ribbon's what, a goodbye gift in case we never see each other after this? You don't seriously think this scrap of cloth is enough to pay me back for everything I've done over the years, do you? Hmm? Oh, don't imagine for a second that I'm going to let you get away with this. I'm going to get you for this. You think you're all that, huh? Huh? Celine, I'm not perfect by any means. I have my bad habits, and you're always quick to point out other failings of character I have. It's great that you do that. You're helping me become a better person, so thank you again. Oh, I consider you a work in progress. You're still a diamond in the rough, but I'll make you shine one day. One more thing. I've also benefited from our friendship. So I'd like to let you know you're not entirely useless. Were you just about to thank me? Oh, you wish. What I'm trying to say is, you owe me, and maybe in some very minor ways, I owe you too. So stick around until we're even, got it? Alright, that sounds good to me. This ribbon really does look pretty on you. Oh, stop trying to get on my good side after making me so angry. Well, that's just Rean. He can't help himself. We all know that. Rean and Celine were then discovered by a group of curious children who started asking about her ears and tail. The two quickly slipped out of town and headed back to the ship. Your bond with Celine strengthened. Also to bond for. I think if we get a point, I'm probably going to pick this one because it changes her ribbon. And we might see that in other scenes as well. So, it will be very cool. Thank you, Celine, for earlier. I know you don't like being in human form, so I'm really grateful for what you did for me. Just think of it as payment for the choker and ribbon you gave me. I'm gonna take good care of those, by the way. You better not complain if you don't see me wearing them every day, got it? Got it, I got it. So... yes, there it is. It automatically changed. Perfect. Yes, we definitely want to have that one. Alright, but for now, we're gonna reload the episode. That means those 13 minutes or something that we did never happened. At least for the game's consideration. Alright, let's start with the rest, shall we? This is the one I've been looking most forward to. A hard scene with Alyssa, of course. No, that's not good either. I wonder if here might... Alyssa? What are you up to? Oh, Rean. I was just thinking of giving my Exa some proper maintenance. So I'm trying to find a good spot somewhere down on the surface. The Exa was Ara's version of the Erebonian orbital gear, right? That's the one. It falls off pretty nicely, so it's fine in the hold, but actually using it takes up a lot more space. We have the maintenance kit and everything, so anywhere outdoors would work just fine. I see. Maybe it should help with this, search for a good location. I could lend a hand with the equipment too. Would you mind if I helped you out with the search? I could lend a hand or two with the equipment too. This could be the chance I was waiting for. What was that? Oh, nothing. Thanks for offering, Rean. You mind if I take you up on it? He wouldn't have asked otherwise. And let's be honest, if she asked, he would definitely say yes, even if we weren't offering. Rean and Alyssa consulted their radars and maps to try and find a suitable location. They soon headed off to one of the more promising candidates, out of view of the public eye. So this is the route Yuna and the others took to Ulster last time, huh? We're out of sight of the main road here. We should be able to work in peace. We can always escape with Velomar if things go south. Guess we should get started. Can I see the manual? Sure thing. Here. Looks like you've managed to follow the instructions all right so far. I'm surprised. I thought you didn't work on the maintenance or the projects and management side of things. I assume you picked it up along the way? Well, I'm still nothing special compared to Tita, but I figure it's kinda silly to be working in this industry if I don't understand what's going on ground level. True. If you work for a company, you do not have to be an expert at everything the company does, but you at least should know about it. Because the more you know about it, the more you can have a connection with the people that work under you, and the more better informed decisions you can make about that will impact them. Well, especially if I want to be able to do something about the destruction caused by orbital weaponry. I did my best to revise this manual so that it's easier for the average consumer to do their own maintenance. Wow, that's seriously impressive, Alyssa. You really worked hard to make it this far without relying on your mother or her connections. No help from Sharon this time either, huh? Right, although now I wish I did have her here, for different reasons. She misses her. Of course she does. Alyssa, say Rean? What is it? When you offered to help me out today, I was really happy. For a second I actually thought about turning you down. But in the end, I thought better of it. There's something I need to say. Do you remember what you told me at the summer festival? You said I was irreplaceable to you and that you wanted to keep supporting me. You've always meant more to me than anyone else, and that feeling only gotten stronger over time. But... Alyssa, wait. Hold on a second.
No, let me finish. I'm sorry, Rean. I think it's best we just forget any of that ever happened.
Does Rean get a choice in this? And is it really what you want? Is this about your dad? Yes. First, my mom decides to cooperate with the government to make all these crazy pencil soldiers and weapons of war. Then the woman who've been like a sister to me all my life turned against us. Alyssa. Then finally it turns out my dad's still alive and that he's involved with the curse of Erebonia. Altina and Milliam have suffered so much because of my family. And you've been forced to carry such a huge burden. I can't help but feel responsible, and it's just too much. So, for now, can we just go back to being friends? And that way I'll be able to concentrate on supporting you 100%. I don't want to waste energy clinging to some hopeless dream. So please, let's just... Alyssa. Alright, I understand. If that's how you feel, I won't push you. But please, Alyssa, just keep this in mind. I'm grateful you want to be there for me, but if you ever need me for anything, I hope you let me be there for you too. In that respect, I guess we're not so different. Thank you. Right now, that will have to be enough for me. Alright, let's get back to work. There's still plenty both of us need to do. We can't slow down now. Alyssa. Yeah, you're right. I was hoping they were gonna get a little bit closer again after everything that happened, but she's pushing back because she's lost so many things around her in her life, and she doesn't want to start something that she doesn't feel can go to its completion. I do get that in some way, but I feel Rean really wanted to, because I did pick her through all the games, and I will keep picking her no matter what. Because if I made a choice, I stick to it. Alyssa and Rean finished up their repairs and returned to the Merkaba. Although their feelings were hard to put into words, they still parted ways with a smile. Your bond with Alyssa strengthened, and you shared a special moment with Alyssa. Alyssa's bond increased to 4. Ooh, really? The deck? Oh wait, yeah, we still have people out here too. Didn't even think about that. A second card game, really? Hey, Rean. Oh, hello, instructor. Hi, Gaius, Kurt. Were you two talking about General Zax? Yes, Gaius was telling me about how he first met my uncle. Oh, right. The time when the troops at the Zender Gate got cornered by those wolf monsters. He rode right into our midst like some kind of gallant knight, Gaius. I got a good memory, Rean. Looking back on it now, they probably didn't need my help all that much. I just got a little carried away when Zia raised the alarm. That's a side of the story I haven't heard before. It's kind of weird that Zax's nephew would end up in the same class you have been part of. It must be fate or something. Or perhaps the will of the winds. 250 years ago, Roland Vander and Prince Drykel deepened their relationship with the warriors of Nord. As you said, instructor, I do feel there's a mysterious connection there. Instructor Rean, I heard you started playing Pom Pom Party. I'd be honored if you play against you if you have the time. Or if you prefer Vantage Masters, I am familiar with that as well. Thanks, Kurt, I'll keep it in mind. You can now play Pom Pom Party against Kurt, and you can play Vantage Masters against Kurt. The first time I met General Zax was over 3 years ago. It feels like a whole different world now from what it was back then. Come to think of it, I haven't spoken to you yet, have I, Zio? I want to thank you for all the help. I really appreciate it, you have no idea. Alright, so we have Pom Pom Party.
Thank you for this match.
Let's make our way down. Alright. It's going a lot faster than I am. Uh-oh. Yeah, and more ways to go. Uh-oh. Come on, we don't have room. What did I do with the first load, actually? Come on, yes. No. Hello, the room. I'm hanging on by a thread.
It seems I've won.
Yes, you did. You definitely did. Still don't know what I did with the first load by just pressing a random button, but it's fine, it's fine. Alright. That's one of those. I will keep trying in between episodes to win, of course, just to have it ticked off the list. I wouldn't turn down a challenge. Ooh, a
Thank you
paladin.
for this match.
The player cards are getting stronger and stronger, but with my current deck, it's more about luck than anything else, is it? Getting those range cards out as soon as we can. Just to get the extra damage out. Resurrect one random card. An ability restores 1 HP per turn, so we gotta hit it hard, we gotta hit it fast. Alright, got it. Damn, he's going for the kill. If you're a paladin, you shouldn't be doing that. Definitely not. Okay. Yeah, this kills many cards. He will probably start resurrecting things. You have one card there. He's probably gonna. Yes, he's gonna use his resurrection ability, isn't it? No, that's his auto heal. There it is. Right, that one off the board. You and Blix can just have some fun. Yeah, 9 attack power, that fast. That's a lot of power. And he'll probably keep using his magic to resurrect cards back. Just to have more plays on the board. And it's random, so you won't ever know what he's gonna be putting there. Oh, come on, into healer. For...
I've lost.
Yep, nice quick match. Ooh, for your victory. Thank you. Do appreciate it, meaning that there are not a lot of cards I can still win from these matches. I will get more opponents though. Alright, that one's at least off the list. Still need to get a pom-pom party though. Since we're up here, might as well go with Ash. Huh, if the security in the northeast Lemaire is on the lighter side, should be able to make it to Raquel. I was thinking of going back home when I get the time. Clean up the place up a bit. Barely even had time to wipe down a counter or two last time I snuck in. I see. You had to wear a disguise back then, didn't you? Even if the Imperial Defense Force is withdrawing, the two of us are still wanted. We need to exercise full caution. I know that. What do you think, I was born yesterday or something? Well, the only time I ever visited Ash's old home was during our field exercises. Maybe I should change that. Hey Ash, what do you say we head over sooner rather than later? I can pitch in with the cleaning too if it's just a room or two. What? You think a little baby Ash can't handle his own chores or something? More than I doubt we'll end up getting that much time to spare anytime soon, with the way things are. Plus, it'll take almost no time at all, if we head there via Velimar. I guess I should opt to go now, while the option still stands. Ah well, no use griping about it. Let's ride, Schwarzer. He thinks it might be fun using Velimar for that, I'm sure. The two of them headed to Ash's home in Raquel. They began tidying up. Wow, that looks so much better. I heard that it had been cleaned up before, but there's still a lot of dust here. It looked like the guys had been letting themselves in to clean have all been busy lately. I guess I can't be helped with war so close. Well, that's definitely true. Well, things should be about finished up with your help. Suppose I ought to thank you or something, huh? Well, you're welcome. What's that in the back? Hey, you shouldn't just go around touching other people's stuff. Wait, just... what the heck is this? Well, it looked like it was hidden in the back of the bookshelf. It's a... diary? Let me see that. No way. Mom must have been keeping a diary in secret. So it was your mom's. Wait, you never noticed it before? I've already read most of the books here, so I haven't touched the shelves in a long time. The last entry is from over 10 years ago. I guess Mom also forgot about it. All she writes about is me. It's like she's trying to embarrass me from the past. Wait, this... what's wrong? Ash shows Rean one of the pages from the old diary. He decided to drop by the club today on his way back from selling his wares. I guess he earned some good money. He pushed some mirror into my hand and said it was for the kid. And then he drank. I think he feels guilty over leaving Ash with me. I feel like I should thank him. I think often about how happy this child has made me. I keep telling him he should at least stay longer, but he always says he's good for nothing. He won't visit and he won't listen to a thing I say. Ash, is this... She didn't write a name. Must have been that long-legged guy who'd come by Mom's work every so often. Don't remember his name. I always just called him Slims. The merchant who picked me up after what happened 14 years ago. You mean... I never heard a thing about him since, so I assumed he died. According to the diary, he helped out with Mira every now and then. Or at least when he made some money on one of his trips. Well, that doesn't sound very sincere. Well, it seemed like he had some regrets over how he handled my situation. I gotta say, I'm curious about his story. Though it might probably boil down to him just doing things out of guilt for pushing me on Mom, like the diary says. Ash. If you want to do something about it, just say the word. And I'll do whatever I can to try and find this traveling merchant. Appreciate it, but this is personal. This doesn't involve you. But don't you want to know the details of your past? Look, I understand how you feel. For a long time there was a whole part of me I knew nothing about. It was hard learning the truth, but because I can see a future now. Surely this is a step to putting things right. Well... Start by knowing yourself, huh? Look at you, you go-getter. Sure, I'll take you up on your offer. Maybe play along to be a teacher's pet for once. Great, glad to be on board. His way of saying thank you for the help. The two of them finished tidying up and then decided to return to the Macabre. A traveling merchant. I mean, it's possible. Well, I'm sure there will be an opportunity at some point. Another bonding event in the future? I would love that. Your bond with Ash strengthened. Bond increased to 4. Huh, I want to track down that merchant who picked me up. I'm gonna need that nosy personality of yours too. Better not bail on me, Schwarzer. Of course, just let me know when you want to head out. So yeah, there's definitely gonna be a bonding event in the future that we can use and abuse. Alright, so we have one more point to spend. That's with our darling Sarah. What are those flowers for, Instructor Sarah? Oh, these? Oh, just a little errand of mine is all. I'm planning on heading down to the surface for a little bit. You can just reach me on my Arcus if you need me. I'll be sure to catch up with you guys right away. Sure thing. What could you be doing with a bunch of flowers? The imagination runs wild. But if my hunch is right... Sorry if I'm getting the wrong idea, but... Are those for your father? Oh, right. We did talk about that, didn't we? That battle was what set me on the path of becoming a bracer. Today's actually the anniversary of his death. Right in the middle of all our operations. Ah, I see. Hey, Instructor Sarah? I don't mean to be a bother, but... Ah, so the Aragon mine is just up ahead, huh? That's right. Noble families and heavy industry leaders have been fighting over the mining rights here for years. They never get their own hands dirty, of course. They've got the Northern Jaegers and Nidhogger for that. Unlike Session, the RF group has very little influence over Aragon. At least, that's the way it was 8 years ago. A lot of people are interested in this place. The Imperial Army, the Provincial Army, the Noble and Reformist factions. Things really started heating up when it looked like the fighting would reach the town itself. That's when my squad got ambushed by Nidhogger. I always thought we were the better fighters, but... Sarah... The noble family that hired us isn't even around anymore, and the company that was paying Nidhogger went out of business too. So much has changed in just a few years. Well, well, look who we got here. Nidhogger Jaeger Corps. You're... Nidhogger, what's going on here? Northern Jaegers. I heard you were working together, but it's kinda hard to believe. Everyone's pal now that you're all Imperial dogs, is that it? Call it what you want, it's only temporary. But don't get the wrong idea. We're not here to fight. Not today. They're here to pay their respects, I guess. All of us hold Colonel Velestein in the greatest regard. We won't ever forget what he did for us. We might fight for the Empire now, but we wanted to at least pay our respects. We lost good men and women on that day too. Since we were supposed to be allies now, we figured we could put aside our differences and come here to remember those who have passed. I see. Looks like we misjudged you. I should have expected this from one of the most elite Jaeger Corps in existence. Makes sense you'd have some pride. Don't sweat it. Well, we go make our offerings now. Don't worry, we didn't skimp, it's good stuff. What the? This presents. Rean, do you think... Yeah, they're coming. Oh yeah, something's definitely coming. What? Hostile spirits? Quick, get out of here, go! It hurts. Curse you all. Why? Why do we have to die out here? So far from home. There! No way. The spirits have been here the whole time? Ah, come on! Rah! Don't tell me we have to fight all of them. Oh, the Great Twilight again. This is the last thing we need. Why did it have to happen today of all days? Rean, we better... Ah. Your powers as a sacrifice are attracting them. Rean, stop it! We can't let them wipe everyone out. I'm fine, I promise. Just take the others and get out of here. Rean! What the heck was that just now? Fall back, all of you. This isn't the kind of enemy you can deal with. But we can't just sit back and watch. Listen to me. You'll only get in the way. You might even get possessed again. I need to go get my student back. I can't let anything interfere with that. Fine. But don't you dare die, Sarah. Shoop, retreat. Good luck, Purple Lightning. Hey, I know this isn't the time or place, but I can't help feeling kinda pumped. Dad, lend me your strength. I can do this. I'm the Purple Lightning, A-rank bracer, Imperial Guild member, instructor of the old Class VII. I'm Sarah Valestine. Here I go. Ah, come on.
Bring it on.
Despair. Die.
I'm just getting started.
Really? I haven't been allowed to do anything and the first thing is almost instantly killing me? Jesus Christ.
I got this.
Alright,
Yeah.
are we supposed to lose or something? Cause I can't keep up with the heals with this if he does 7,000 every hit.
I got this. There it is. I got this. Yeah.
Well, I will give him my best, that's for sure, but...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll shred you to pieces. Ah!
Despair. Die.
Oh, that move is
messed up.
insane. Ah. Brr. I always knew you had potential. You've really grown these last 3 years, Rean. Sorry, Dad. Please forgive me. Huh?
It's okay, Rean. I'm here. I'll accept you no matter what. So come on. You have so many people in your life to come back to.
Shut the hell up! Rean! Get back! Why? Stop it. Don't you know what will happen if you keep pushing yourself like that? I could say the same to you. You're going to stop me? I have people that need me? What gives you any right to say that to me when you're planning to throw away your own life? You're not your father, Sarah. You don't have to do what he did. He wouldn't want that. No one does. You know that, right? But I... And besides, you're just as important to me as the others. I don't want to do this if you're not here with me. Rean. That's so much like him.
I'm sorry. That was pretty stupid of me, I'll admit. Please, Rean, don't cry.
I'm not crying. You're crying. I'm just glad you're alright. I'm so sorry. Boy, you sure are a problem child. I can't take my eyes off you for a second, can I? You definitely cannot. Exhausted from their battle, Rean and Sarah collapsed next to each other. After resting a while, they returned to the ship together, sharing very few words along the way. Some way to pay my respects. Look at these poor things. I have to think of something else. Instructor? I'm sorry, I should have... No, it's okay. I appreciate you coming, Rean. It meant a lot to me. What I'm saying is, I'd love for you to come with me again next time I try. If it's not too much trouble, I mean. Ah. Of course, I'd be more than happy to. Your bond with Sarah strengthened. You shared a special moment with Sarah. Bond increased to level 4. Yes, a really, really nice scene, wasn't it? I have no regrets with the choices I've made for the ones to watch and the ones to pick. And we made a choice between one of the two we picked to watch if we get another point. So, very nice episode. So for now, we're gonna leave it here. On the next one, we're gonna go down to the surface and talk to everyone we can find. And maybe start up with our 3 quests that we have. An elimination and 2 optional side quests. We need to do 1. But of course we're gonna do both.
Now.
So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.